The #1 reason for plastic surgery in the United States is breast augmentation. The American Society of Plastic Surgeons says nearly 300,000 women last year received breast implants. But the FDA published a report this year linking a rare cancer to the implants. There were 359 reported cases globally, including 9 deaths. The risk is low, but 1 in 30,000 women with implants could develop it. Anna Werner learned what doctors say women should look out for. Anna, good morning.
Good morning. Some women get breast implants as part of reconstruction after breast cancer. Others do what they say to feel more confident, but most are likely not aware of a rare cancer possibly linked to the implants, including one patient who says she's battling the disease and her insurance company.
Kimra Rogers was shocked to find a tumor under her arm.
I could feel a mass that was the size of an egg. It was an egg to a lemon. It was very large.
Then she learned it was cancer, possibly connected to the cosmetic breast implants she'd had put in 17 years ago.
I was never informed that I could possibly get cancer. Basically, they said they're 100% safe.
It's called breast implant-associated anaplastic large cell lymphoma, a rare cancer the FDA says can develop following breast implants.
This stain is called CD30.
Something doctors at MD Anderson Cancer Center in Houston have been studying for 5 years. Dr. Mark Clemens.
This is a type of lymphoma. It is not a breast cancer. It's actually a cancer that develops in the scar tissue around a breast implant.
Breast implants come with either a smooth or a textured outer surface. Surgeons sometimes use these rougher textured implants to limit the movement of a breast implant. But even though just about 15% of implants used in the U.S. are textured, the FDA says most of the women who developed the lymphoma, 203 of 231 cases that identified the type of surface, received the textured implants.
We see that it's most commonly occurring around a textured implant.
And why is that? Do you know?
So we know that something that's triggering the lymphoma is a chronic, long-lasting inflammatory state. You can almost think of it as akin to an allergic reaction in these patients, but it stimulates part of their immune system and in certain genetically susceptible patients develops into a lymphoma.
There are 3 breast implant manufacturers in the U.S. Rosalind D'Ancelli is with manufacturer Sientra.
How big of a potential problem, PR or otherwise, is this lymphoma for a breast implant manufacturer?
We are taking it very seriously and want to make sure that there's education.
In particular, telling doctors and patients that the cancer has a high cure rate, often simply with taking the implants out.
In addition to it being rare, it's also very treatable as long as it's caught and the implants are removed.
The risk is low, but 9 women have died. And national cancer treatment guidelines say any woman who does get the lymphoma should have her implants removed as soon as possible. But insurance companies don't always agree to pay. Kimra Rogers says her insurer, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Montana, 3 times denied payment for removal of her implants, telling her it was a contract exclusion because her implants were cosmetic.
I was furious because the first line of defense is to remove the source. The source was still in my body.
Rogers says after repeated appeals, the company finally agreed to cover removal but not reconstruction. The insurer told us in a statement they do not generally cover cosmetic procedures, but that for this type of lymphoma, they do cover medically necessary cancer treatments, including removal of implants, chemotherapy, and radiation. The company would not comment on what happened in Rogers' case. But Dr. Clemens says
we can't wait months or years till an insurance company says, okay, we're going to cover it. And
these women could die.
That's correct.
Rogers says she's continuing to fight for full insurance coverage on behalf of other women.
I want to be a precedent. I want to be the leader of the pack. And for all the women that are behind me, I want them not to do this battle that I'm doing.
The cost of her removal and reconstruction is estimated at $9,000 to $12,000. For the other two manufacturers, Mentor told us that long-term data support the safety and efficacy of its products. Allergan says it provides information regarding the risks of lymphoma in its patient labeling and works to help bring awareness. Rogers won't know who made her implants until they are removed, but Sientra did confirm for us they checked Rogers are not Sientra implants. And for women who have breast implants, this is rare again, but doctors say if you notice any changes, swelling, symptoms, get to your doctor right away. Get yourself checked. Some women delay getting it checked, possibly because they think it's going to cost money to remove them. By the way, she is still waiting to get hers removed, and doctors say that she should have them out as soon as possible.
Oh, my goodness. I hope they gets done quickly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an important warning. Thank you, Anna.
Thank you, Anna.